Hello and welcome back to the Cup Council. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. If you are, then please let me know in the comment section below. And if you're new around here, or if you're not so new around here, please like, share and subscribe to this video and to the channel. We are on the road to 100 subscribers, as you guys do know. And we may have a special giveaway for you guys. So please hit that subscribe button, and yeah, we might be giving away a prize once we've reached over 100 subscribers. So please hit that subscribe button. But this is going to be the Arsenal match review show, or just a little chat about last night's game. Obviously, the Reds drew 5-5 against Arsenal, but then won on penalties 5-4. So, you know, loads of goals to talk about and loads of stuff and action to talk about. But yeah, the Reds are through to the quarterfinal of the Carabao Cup. Obviously, the draw was today against we have been given Aston Villa away, which we do have at the weekend, which we will be doing a preview with Mickey, so please stay tuned for that. But yeah, the Reds are through. It was one of these games, to be honest, where I didn't care. And I should care about Liverpool, and I do care about Liverpool, and I want Liverpool to win all the time. But it was just one of these games I didn't care, and I don't think Klopp cared about it, to be honest with you. He named a full 11 change, you know, with the likes of Vanderberg and Williams at right back and Kelleher and all others. The only really experienced lot were Naby Keita, Adam Lallana, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, Divock Origi, all those guys, well, apart from Naby Keita, which I was really annoyed about, had a really good game, in my opinion anyway. But yeah, Liverpool did take the lead, funny enough, in this madness of a game, through an own goal, through a Mustafi own goal, which Ryan Brewster did play, which was very good for him, and a good watching, to be honest with you. Ryan was promised some game time this season, and he hasn't had much so far this season. He's obviously just played the Carabao Cup, but he looks okay. He didn't look the best yesterday, but he is an exciting talent, and time will tell with Rian. But yeah, that's a whole new conversation, to be awfully honest though. But yeah, Liverpool did take the lead, but then in quick succession we were 3-1 down. It was one of these games where mistakes were a big thing about this game, in my opinion. I think their first goal was offside as well, which there was no VAR. Let's just get this straight. There was no VAR in this competition. I think it's not until the semi-finals, I think it is. So, it's just one of those things in it where, lesser grounds don't have VAR, don't have the facilities to support VAR. So you can see where they wasn't in for that. But, hopefully next season they can have VAR. Well, even though it is very controversial, sorry, it is very controversial, but yeah, let's hopefully have in all competitions next season. But yeah, going back to the game, Liverpool did go 3-1 down before half. I think it was before half time. No, excuse me, no, we didn't go 3-1 down before half time. So Arsenal scored in quick successions. To be fair, the goals they did score were pretty good goals, but they were mainly our mistake. For me, I think that they should have only scored 2 goals if you take out our mistakes. So it would have made the night a lot easier for the Reds. But Liverpool score 1, and then it just all fell apart for a good 20 minutes. But before half time, then James Milner did score a penalty through Harvey Elliott after Harvey Elliott was tackled and fouled. But some Arsenal fans saying that it was a dive and all like that. There's contact, so it's a penalty because he's had to avoid the contact. So yeah, it is a penalty either way, in my opinion anyway. But yeah, it was just one of these games. It's one of these crazy games that you'd love to see. And our good friend Mickey actually went to the game yesterday, and he said that it was the best game he's ever gone to, a live game anyway. So you could just tell just by that. I think even if Liverpool lost, I think people would have just been happy with how crazy the game was. But yeah, Arsenal then, well, they just kept on going up and down. It kept on being like, so Arsenal would score, and then Liverpool would score, and then Arsenal would score, and then Liverpool would score. And it was just that for all the night. But, I just want to talk about Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain's screamer. I think that was for our third goal. And oh my god, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, he only scores screamers, guys. He only scores screamers. He, like, the game against Manchester City a couple of seasons ago where he scored that absolute belter. The game the other week against Gink where he scored two absolute good, well, one good goal and one screamer goal out the outside of his boot. And then last night, controls it down with his chest. Controls it down with his chest and then bams it top corner. Oh my god, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Funniest thing was, he didn't know what to do after he scored. He didn't know whether to celebrate. He didn't know whether to not celebrate. It was one of those awkward situations, which, playing your former team is kind of awkward sometimes when you score. But it was a very, very nice goal. And our fourth and fifth goal. Would you believe it? Who actually scored it? Divock Origi. Scoring, I think, if I write down on my notes, he scored in the 62nd minute. Yeah, 62nd minute, and then the 94th minute. Last goals. Divock Origi knows how to score last goals in games. Late goals. It's just a Divock Origi trait, to be awfully honest with you, and it's just brilliant to see it, to be awfully honest with you. For me, like I said, I didn't really care about the game. It was one of these games where I was like, it's not so much like I didn't care, it was the fact that, like, it was one of these games I knew Klopp didn't really want to win. And it's like what I saw on Twitter, it was like, only Arsenal can lose to a team that's trying to get beat. Guys, it's just one of these things where, I think Klopp I don't think he wants to lose, but he's like, if we do lose, who cares? And that's what it was for practically most of the game until Divock Origi actually scored that 94th, well, not winner, sorry, that made us level. But it went on to penalties then, which, penalty shootouts are always exciting. But Kelleher becoming the hero, if you say, saving Celebas, I don't know how to say his name, guys. The Arsenal number 8, which was very nice to see. And then Curtis Jones, to be fair, he had a good game when he come on. I think he come on for Naby Keita. We will get on to Naby in a minute. But yeah, Curtis Jones did come on for Naby Keita. I think he had a solid game. I think he was on for only like 20 minutes and then obviously scored the penalty, which, Curtis Jones is very young still. And I think that he, like Ryan Brewster and Harvey Elliott, I think he just still needs time to get into the team. And at the minute, you're not going to get ahead of Sadio Mane, Mo Salah, and Bobby Firmino. You're just not. We currently have the best front three in world football. And, it's going to take someone like an Mbappe, Mbappe 2020, to maybe break into that front three, some world-class forward. And at the minute, Curtis Jones is not that. Neither is Harvey Elliott or Ryan Brewster, but, they are promising talents. And, just so happy for this young Liverpool team, to be awfully honest with you, that they actually took on an Arsenal team that played together every Thursday in the Europa League. This team was just put together. It was just like Klopp went, you're playing. It's as simple as that. It's one of these things where, obviously they're not playing every week. They're in training probably, but they're not in an 11 together, then you could say, in a match day squad. But, this Arsenal team, they're playing every Thursday in the Europa League together. They're training probably from, let's say, the Tuesday to the Thursday or the Monday to the Thursday. This Liverpool team isn't together. This Liverpool team is just like, well, not the Liverpool team, the Liverpool squad that played yesterday against Arsenal only get together through the Carabao Cup at the minute. They're not playing Champions League games. They're not playing Premier League games. They're not, well, we haven't played the FA Cup yet. They most likely will be in the FA Cup. But, it's just one of these things where, this team, the whole club are together. Our club are together. All of the club. I've seen some Arsenal fans last night saying like, oh my God, we're beating the European champions. You're not. You are beating the team Liverpool that are the European champions, but you're not beating the European champions, the 11 that you played earlier on in the season and lost 3-1 at Anfield. So, and I was talking to Mickey just before I'm recording this, really, because we was planning to have Mickey on the show, but Skype is down at the minute, so unfortunately we can get that sorted for tomorrow for the Villa preview. But yeah, he said to me like Arsenal fans were singing "You're Not Singing Anymore" when clearly Liverpool fans were singing, and it's just one of these things where, me personally, I think Arsenal fans at the minute are the most toxic in, wouldn't say world football because my knowledge isn't that massive like in Spain or anything like that, but certainly in the Premier League, to me they are the most toxic. I know they should go out and support, but like I've seen videos of them attacking the likes of Aubameyang. Obviously they attacked Xhaka, and you just don't see that. Look at the likes of Jordan Henderson and co. This is going off a bit off track the game, sorry guys, but I just want to get this across to people. Our fans don't do that. You see a couple of people online saying about the likes of Jordan Henderson sometimes in previous seasons where, don't play Henderson, Henderson's crap and all, I guess. But then in the stadium, I think this was quite well put by Chris Pajak on the Redmen TV. He did an interview with Robbie off Arsenal Fan TV, and he said that like you don't get that in the stadium. You don't get any abuse towards our captain. And then the Arsenal fans, the majority of them, I wouldn't say the majority, I'd say probably the minority of them, were loudly booing your captain and giving him a boost. You're meant to support everyone in your club, no matter how good and how bad they are. We all have a whinge and a moan about a certain player at a certain time in a game, but through and through, you need to support every single player in your team, really. But yeah, that's just my thoughts on that, guys. Please let me know in the comment section down below your thoughts on that, if you are still watching. So if you are, I'm gladly appreciative about that. But yeah, I just want to talk quickly about Naby Keita as well. Naby, didn't have a good game last night. I thought he was very, very poor. I was talking to Mickey, like I said, and he said he was very, very poor. I've been very supportive of Naby Keita. I love Naby Keita as a player. I've loved him since he come into the club. And it's time to support him now, because it looks like he's injured again. Doesn't look like he's going to play against Villa, which is a huge blow for Liverpool. And, we just got to support him, guys. Naby Keita, he will get good. I think he is a very good player. It's just the injuries now. Maybe it's not so much that like it's going to be injury upon injury upon injury. I think what it is with Naby, he needs a game. He needs a run of games. Now, me personally, I would have started him against Tottenham, but obviously Klopp went with Henderson. Klopp knows a lot better than me, to be awfully honest with you guys. But he needs a run of games. He needs, like last season, you saw him playing against Bayern Munich. He probably had his best game in a Liverpool shirt in that game. He had a little break then, a little period where he didn't play, and then he played like 3 or 4 or 5 games in a row, and he was outstanding. And then look at what he did. He played against Barcelona, got injured, and then he hasn't played again really since. But he, for me, just needs time to recover properly, and he needs time now just to get into the first team, work hard, and just, hopefully roll his dice and get 2 sixes. So, yeah, that's just my thoughts on Naby Keita and the whole situation about last night's game. But Liverpool are through to the quarterfinals, and like I said, there is a bit of controversy about the quarterfinal game, because it does fall on the same time as we play in the Club World Cup, which is around mid-December. So it's it's one of these things where it's impossible to play. So hopefully the EFL can sort it out, and hopefully we can play. I've seen a few things that Klopp might have to separate the squads, and then they might have to play at the exact same time. So I've seen that. I don't know if that's true or anything, but please let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Like I said, we will have the preview for the Villa game tomorrow, hopefully. Hopefully Skype works. So yeah, we'll just have them. We'll have Mickey on the channel. You guys know Mickey, and I just want to say thank you guys for the support that you guys are showing over on Twitter and Instagram, and on the channel itself. If you guys are not following on the channel, all the channels on Instagram, Twitter, all social medias, it's linked in the description down below. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me, guys. I will see you all tomorrow, like I said, for the preview with Mickey. If you guys did like the video, please like, share, and subscribe, and make sure to subscribe. Get us over to 100 subscribers for the giveaway that we may be giving away something very, very special. But yeah, I've been Connor from the Cop Council, guys, and I will see you all in a bit.